Okay, so recording is on. So welcome everybody. And so today's yin class, we're just going to kind of play it by ear. I think we're just going to kind of start and do a full body and we'll just see how the flow goes. Okay, so starting today in child's pose. So taking your knees as wide as your mat, toes touch together, and just sitting back on your heels. And then it's kind of like you're going to dive into a nice cool pool of water. Belly, chest, and head come down. And I invite you to make yourself comfortable here. If this is not comfortable, you can prop yourself up. You can prop your head up with a block. You can try, if you don't like your knees wide, try putting them close together. If it's bothering your ankles or your knees, put a pillow underneath your legs and your calves and your thighs. And then once you've settled into this spot, we're going to start with our breathing. So again, with our yoga breath, inhaling deeply through our nose, exhaling through our nose. Nice big breath in, big breath out. And so for the next little while, just kind of tuning everything out. Focus inward. Find your breath and let that anchor you. Breathe in, belly rises, chest expands. And breathe out, let everything deflate and melt. Just like the waves in the ocean, your breath is consistent, never ending. And so throughout today's class, we're going to be moving into different poses. And once we settle into a pose, just resolving to find that physical stillness, resolving to stay with your breath, and coming to your edge. So some of these poses might feel wonderful. Some of them you might have a little bit of discomfort. Discomfort is good, but never pain. So if you're feeling any pain anytime, just kind of gradually ease your way out of the pose. Breathe in, breathe out. From here, let's take our left hand and just thread it underneath your chest, coming to thread the needle. Palm faces up, just coming to rest down on your left shoulder and your left ear. Again, if the floor is not available to you, then you can rest your head on your block or a pillow. And just settling in, finding that nice juicy stretch in your shoulder, your spine. Breathing in and breathing out. Just allowing the weight of your torso to rest on your shoulder. So finding that stretch in the front of your shoulder, perhaps. And again, as you breathe in, just notice your torso expanding, filling with air. And as you breathe out, just letting your torso deflate, kind of like a balloon. And let's bring our left hand up. Shift forward into tabletop. And just take a breath or two here.
Walking home and talking low.
You might have noticed as we come up out of child's pose, all of the tingling down your calves, your feet. We're just kind of letting all of the blood flow back into that area. And don't worry, we'll do the other side. So let's gently ease our way back. Knees wide, toes touch. Draw yourself back into child's. And this time, right arm comes underneath, palm facing up. And just soften down onto your right shoulder and your right ear. Gently snuggling down. Finding your edge, finding your sensation, a stretch, a twist, whatever it might be. Finding your stillness and breathing. No hurries, no worries, nowhere to go, nothing to do. Just breathe. If this is all we're living for, why are we doing it anymore? I used to recognize myself. It's funny how affections change, and we're becoming something else. I think it's time to walk away. So come on, let it go. Just let it be. Why don't you be you? You notice your mind is wandering. Gently draw it back to the rhythm of your breath. Inhale and exhale.
push this problem up the
And
hill
from
and
here,
just
slowly bring your right arm
fall.
forward.
Think now's the
Inhale
time to
into
let it
tabletop.
slide.
Bring your
Oh,
knees
don't let
about hip
it
distance
go.
apart and just relax your feet.
Just let it be. Why don't you be you? And
Good.
I'll be me.
And let's curl our toes under.
Everything gets
Good. And
wrong.
even reach
Leaving
back.
through
Maybe tuck your little pinky toes
valleys.
up
Let
under.
the ashes fall. Forget
Noticing
about
the
me.
stretch in the bottoms of your feet as we gently
Don't
rock
let it
back and forth.
go. Just let it
And here
be.
I
Why
invite
don't you
everyone
be
to just kind of go with
you?
your edge here.
And
So
I'll be me.
for some, this might feel
Yeah, I'll be
extremely tight.
me.
For others, not so much. There's no right or wrong. Just listen to how your body's reacting. Still breathing. And then we're going to hold it back. So holding it back, finding that stretch, your edge. If this is not as intense as you would like, you can walk yourself up all the way up here. So a beautiful stretch for the bottoms of your feet. We're on our feet all day, walking, running, dancing, jumping. Always nice to take care of them. Stay with your breath. Those big inhales and exhales. Perhaps a hint of a smile on your face. Take one more deep breath in and out. Good. Slowly make your way back into tabletop. And just uncurl your toes. And just feel all of that sensation rushing back in your feet, into your calves. Good. From here, we're just going to drop our belly, tilt our tail up. Pull your shoulders down your back and lift your head for cow pose. And we're just going to hold our cow pose here. So noticing the opening in the front of your torso, your chest, your belly. Notice if your shoulders are up around your ears and just gently draw them back. Think about breathing in, pressing out your belly, your chest, stretching. And then keeping that same position as you exhale, draw the pit of your belly in towards your spine. Inhale, puffing out, kind of like a Buddha belly here. Inhale, draw the belly in, press all of the stale air out. Do that again, breathe in, exhale. And as you exhale, now we're going to slowly roll our spine, tuck your tail and your head down for cat. And again, holding here in cat, breathing all down the length of your spine. Your head hang heavy, your neck relax. See if you can puff out your rib cage every time you breathe in. Exhale again, pit of your belly draws in. Slowly come to a neutral spine. And we're just going to come onto our bottoms. And we're going to turn lengthwise on our mat. Now here for this one, we're going to be coming into nice butterfly straddle. So Taking your legs as wide as you can, finding that kind of, oh my goodness, stretch. And if you like, you can have your bolster or pillows or blocks handy in front of you. And then shift forward onto the front of your pelvis and just snuggle in. Let's get used to that feeling here. And the beautiful thing about yin is we don't warm up our muscles when we go into these poses because we want to soften our muscles and allow the stretch and the goodness to go into our joints, our ligaments, the fascia. So there's no warm up, but we need to just kind of relax all of those muscles. And this might be your edge. This might be where you'd like to stay. Just gonna get my timer on. So I invite everybody here to slowly, if you want, start to work your way down towards the earth. And the object isn't to get your nose onto the ground. The object is to open up to what your body is willing to do today. So take your time, enjoy the ride, prop yourself up if you want with your pillows, blocks, or you can just let your body hang out, let gravity do its thing. Nice long inhales, but try to make your exhales even longer. As your body just gradually opens up on its own time. Breathe in, breathe out. Muscles relaxed. Think about any tension you might be holding, whether that's in your shoulders, even your toes. Sometimes we can crunch our toes up. Soften where you can. Release what you can. As we stay in the pose, as the clock ticks and time passes, you might notice that you can just kind of snuggle down a little bit more. Never trying to force it. Just allow it to happen. Notice if your mind is wandering. Gently drop back to the waves of your breath.
If you make a saying it's gonna drive you back down the
And slower than you'd like, we're going to come up. Nice. From here, close your legs together. This is where you're going to feel like you're about 90 years old. Coming right into stillness. And just noticing how your legs feel, your lower back, perhaps your hips. Tingling, warmth or cool sensations. And that's the blood just flowing right into those areas, right into the joints. Kind of like healing ourselves from within. So keeping our legs out front, we're going to move into caterpillar pose. So again, sitting up nice and tall. And I invite you all to kind of take the junk out of the trunk. That's an actual yoga term. So just coming right onto your sits bones, lengthening up, and we're just going to melt forward, the same as we did in our straddle. And again, I invite you to use your blocks, your pillows, or just naturally let your body hang out. And yeah, we hold each pose for a few minutes. And just remembering the goal is not to necessarily let your face come all the way down to your legs. The goal is to open your body at your own time, your own speed. The bodies are all different. So it's just learning to adapt to what your body's telling you right now. Breathe in. Nice long exhale. Again, noticing if you're tight anywhere, your shoulders, even your jaw. Can you just wiggle it out, relax.
An empty bottle takes the rain, and
Just allowing your body to open on its own time.
and take my past and take my sins.
Breathe in and breathe
An
out.
empty sail takes the wind, and here, and tell me something last, and tell me something last. Take her heart and take her hand, like an ocean takes the dirty sand. And here, here, and take my mind and take my pain.
Slowly walk yourself up, slower than you'd like. Sitting up nice and tall, and breathe.
Tell me
from here, we're going to take our right leg, cross it on top of your left. So ankle on just over top of your knee. So your legs look like a number 4. And again, in this pose, your blocks can sometimes be your best friend. If you need a little extra support here, go ahead and do that. So we're moving into fire log pose. So this is called half fire log. You're feeling like your hips are really open today and you want to go into full fire log. You're going to take your left leg and cross it and kind of stack your shins. So like you'd stack pieces of wood. Ooh, say hello to your hips, guys. I'm going to use my block here. If this is too much for you, go back to one, let your left leg out. Okay, just do what you can do for you today. And then just trying to soften and relax. Relax your shoulders and your face. Relax your hips. Breathe. Smile. This too shall pass.
Generous and warm, you build me up like stairs.
Again, over time, you might notice as we sit, as we breathe, that, hey, this doesn't feel as bad as when we first started. Maybe the intensity goes from an 8 out of 10 to a 7 out of 10.
And I could easily lose my mind. The way you kiss me work each time, pulling me back into the flames, and
Breathe
I'm
in and
burning up
out.
again. I'm burning up, and I never understood what was at stake. I never thought your love was worth its weight. And now you come and gone. I finally worked it out. I worked it out. I never should have told you. I never should have let you see inside. Don't want any trouble in your mind. Won't you let it be?
Every once in a while, I
I never
scan
should have
my own
told
body
you.
because I notice I am
I never should have
holding
let you see
tension.
inside. Don't want any
I just
trouble
notice
in
now
your
that
mind.
my
Won't you let
glutes
it
are
be?
clenched. So
I never should have told
it's
you.
always good to
I never
monitor
should have let
yourself
you
and
see
how you
inside.
react to these
Don't want any
poses.
trouble in your mind. Won't you let it be? I never should have told you. I never should have let you see inside. Don't want any trouble in your mind. Won't you let
Okay,
it
gang, we're going to
be?
slowly come out of this. Take your time. And just come into knees bent. Again, you feel the sensation all down your outer legs.
And I could easily lose my mind. The
Breathe
way you
in and out.
kiss me work each time, pulling me back into the flames, and I'm burning up again.
And
I'm
yeah, we are
burning
going to
up,
do the other
and
leg.
I never understood what was at
So
stake.
let's
I
straighten
never
our
thought
right
your
leg,
love was worth its weight. Well, now you
crossing
come and
left
gone. I
ankle on
finally
top.
worked it out. I worked it
Take the
out.
time to snuggle into this new feeling. Your option is to stay here. And again, yeah, prop yourself up if you need to. Use whatever you've got. Your blocks have 3 levels, or your pillow. And then full fire log if you want to try it on the other side. Sometimes each side is different. And breathe. And again, guys, no pain here. Discomfort is okay, but never pain. So if you feel any pain, come to a regular cross-legged position, perhaps. Resolve to breathe. Thinking about discomfort. We have discomfort in our daily lives. And what do they say to do? Take a deep breath. So just breathing in and out deeply, learning to be comfortable within the discomfort. And slowly unravel. Let's come into that bent knee position. And just take a few breaths. So this part of the yin practice is called rebound. After we come out of the pose and we just kind of let all of the energy and the goodness flow through our bodies. And I think we've got some time. We're going to do a little bit of work on our neck. So just making your way into a comfortable seated position. I'm going to sit on my block. I like to elevate my hips. So you can sit on a block or a pillow or right on your mat. And sitting up nice and tall. Good. Tuck your chin down towards your chest. And then breathing in, lift your chin up, open up into your throat. Exhale, chin comes down. Inhale, lifting up. Exhale down. Inhale up. And bring your chin back to neutral. And breathe in. As you breathe out, looking over your right shoulder. Inhale to the center. Exhale to the left. And just moving with your own breath here. Going as slow as you need to, so you don't get dizzy. And then bringing your head back to the center. Taking your right ear, tilting it down towards your right shoulder. And just notice that your torso is still sitting straight up. Shoulders are down in your lungs. And if you like, you can take your left hand around behind your back. Breathe. Beautiful stretch for the side of your neck and the top of your shoulder. Generally, most of us hold a lot of our tension right here, neck and shoulders. So this could be a nice, juicy stretch for you. It might be a little uncomfortable. Remember to go within your own range of motion limits. And release your hand. Swing your chin to the center, and then left ear to left shoulder. Again, sit up tall, shoulders melt. And perhaps your right hand comes behind your back. And breathe.
Don't ask me
And release your hand.
what you know is
Chin comes
true.
up. Shoulders
Don't
gently
have
roll
to
back.
tell you I love your precious heart. I was standing
And maybe we want to make those
where you
circles
were
bigger.
there.
Again,
Two worlds
you do you.
collided, and they could
And
never
slow your
tear us
own
apart.
range of motion. So we're just getting movement into the shoulder joints, kind of like you'd warm up your car on a cold day. Just getting all of the oils and the
We could
lubricants through
live
all the parts of the motor or
for
the engine.
1,000 years,
That's what we're doing to our shoulder
but
joints.
if I hurt you, I make wine from your
Good. Next
tears.
time your hands come
I
down,
told
interlace
you
behind your back, grabbing a hold of
that we
opposite
could
hand,
fly,
opposite wrist, or
'cause we
maybe
all
even
have
opposite elbow.
wings, but some of
And think
us
about a
don't
nice
know
big smile through your collarbone as you lift
why.
your chest up and forward.
I was standing and you were there. Two worlds collided, but they could never ever tear us apart.
And release. Inhale, arms up,
Never ever
sweeping them
tear us
down, right
apart.
arm under left,
You,
into a hug or eagle.
you were standing, and I was
Think
there.
about rounding your upper back slightly,
Two
shoulder
worlds
blades slide away
collided,
from one another.
and they can never
And whether you're
ever
in your hug or
tear us
eagle, just
apart.
squeeze everything inwards towards the middle. And if you're not quite feeling the bind with your hands, you can just place your forearms together and your palms together. Inhale, sweep your arms up. This time, left arm comes under right. And again, a hug, maybe forearms together, maybe full eagle bind.
Boys working on empty. Is that the kind of way to face the burning heat? I just think about my baby. I'm so full of love I could barely eat. There's nothing sweeter than my baby.
And release.
I'd never want one
Inhale,
from the
arms
cherry
up.
tree. 'Cause my baby,
Good.
sweet
Exhale
as
down.
can be, she'd give me
Roll your
toothaches just from
shoulders.
kissing me. When my
And we're going to make our way
time
down
comes
onto our
around, you lay
backs.
me gently in the cold dark earth. No grave can hold my body down. I'll crawl home to her. Boys, when my
Down,
baby
grab your
found me
knees and just draw them into your
after
belly.
3 days on a drunken sin, I woke with the walls around me. Nothing in her
Our
room but
final
an empty
pose
crib.
will be happy baby.
And I
So
was
take your
burning
knees
up
as
a
wide as they'll
fever.
go.
I didn't care
Soles
much
of your
how
feet
long
as
I
you're
lived.
standing on the ceiling, so nice and
For I
wide.
swear I
and grab either behind your thighs or outer edges of your feet. And wherever you are here with your hands, just let your shoulder blades relax on the ground. Spine is supported. And breathe.
About what my hands and my body done. If the Lord don't forgive me, I'd still have my baby and my babe would have me. But I was
Gently
kissing
rock
on
side to
my
side.
baby, and she put her love down soft and sweet. In the lonely light I was free. Heaven and
And
hell
then draw your
were
knees into
words
your
to
chest.
me. When
And give yourself a
my
squeeze.
time comes around, lay me
And then
gently in the
slowly
cold
ease your body
dark
out
earth.
into
No
Shavasana.
grave can hold
And
my
take up as
body
much
down.
space as you would
I'll
like on your
crawl
mat.
home to
Slide
earth.
your shoulders down away from your
When
ears,
my time
palms to
comes
the sky,
around, lay me
eyes
gently in the
closed,
cold dark earth. No grave can hold my
and just
body down.
breathe.
I'll crawl home to earth.
Completely relaxed from your head to your toes. Scan your body without any judgment. Just notice how you feel.
Don't want the world to know I'm by myself. Don't want the world to know I'm on your shelf. But if you wanna try it, I'll stay for the night. Tell you why nothing's right if you're gone. Stay for the night, if it's all a lie. I wouldn't mind if you're wrong. Stay for the night, we've been alright for so long. There's no coloring around us anymore. You either know or you
Slowly start to wiggle fingers and flutter your toes. Sweep your arms overhead and just giving yourself a nice, juicy, good morning stretch. Toes are pointed, fingers stretch overhead.
don't want the world to know it makes me
One by
weak.
one, knees draw into your chest.
Don't want the world to
Roll
know
over onto
just
one
how it
side and
feels
slowly come up to seated.
when I never even leave. Stay for the night, tell you why nothing's right if you're gone. Stay for the night, if it's all a lie. I wouldn't mind if
And
you're
we'll seal our
wrong. Stay
practice
for the
together with
night,
one
we've
big
been
breath
alright
in.
for
Sweep
so
your arms up.
long. There's no coloring around
Hold at
us
the top.
anymore.
Hold in that
You
air.
either
Lengthen
know
your
or
body.
you don't.
Exhale, hands to heart. And I thank you all for joining me today. Namaste. I hope you have a wonderful day.
Don't try
And I'll
your
just stop the
best, just
recording.
don't stay